Hey guys, here again with Jake's Metal Chat, episode 27. Man, I was looking on Zoom for this meeting, this chat, and for some reason I had it set for 9 in the morning, and none of them would have been available then. Shows where I am, I'm just all over the place at the moment, but got myself a Guinness. And shot of the day, or evening, is I'm on a Marth. I don't know if I've shown it already, but I think a lot of people are in this shirt. I'm going to be getting my guests in a minute. None of them have. Oh, wait. So one of them is in, but before I send them in, thank you for watching my other video. I checked how many views there were. And again, thanks for subscribing to my channel for those who have been enjoying my videos. And, you know, it means a lot that you do. And, well, I better get my guests in. I'm going to turn Facebook off for a minute or so because, yeah. Right, I'm going to let... Okay. Never mind. Go review. There we go.
You alright, mate?
Hey, that's one face. Better get. Omar was just in the waiting room.
Yo,
Yo,
can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Just need to get some faces on the screen. All right, we got Archie.
You have my face or
No, just hear your voice at the moment.
how do I change that?
Should say start video somewhere.
Bottom left. Are you on phone or laptop?
Laptop. Oh yeah.
Bottom
Yeah.
left.
Hey,
Oh,
Shit, yeah. Before we start, can I just quickly grab another beer? I'll be like 1 sec.
yeah, go for it. I got my beer. Guinness.
actually, I'm gonna get some water. 1 sec.
Yeah, it's all good. You need to get anything? Oh no, he's got Lucozade.
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm prepared. I got Lucozade, Boost Bars. I'm having a good time.
Awesome. Yeah. Have you guys been? I haven't seen you in a while now.
Yeah, it's been alright, man. Well, obviously COVID and whatnot, but yeah, I've been working, so literally just been doing that.
That's good then.
Yeah, how about you?
Yeah, I've been alright. Just been doing these videos and trying to keep safe and healthy and not die.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do at this moment in time.
And keep alive.
Keep alive and still write music, and I'm working on a podcast as well.
Oh yeah.
And
I see that's doing quite well, man. Well done for that. Thanks for having us on as well.
Yeah, well, I've been sorting the first episode. I just need to edit it and shit like that.
Yeah.
And probably do a bit more voice recording, but after that I should be right. So since you're all here now, welcome to Jake's Metal Chat. This is episode 27. This is me. I got last time I had 2 members from Live Burial. Now I got 3 members of your guys' band, and we got Omar, Reece, and Archie of Dygora or Dygora. I say Dygora. Is it Dygora?
Depends where you're from. If you're from it's Dygora. In Japan, it's like Dygora.
Oh yeah, because you guys played Japan. I'll quickly ask about that. How was that for you guys?
Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah.
Being in Japan, they must have loved you guys over there.
Yeah, no, it was a completely different experience because obviously we've never been, and then to go over there and just play like in front of so many people, it was cool, and it was dope.
It's quite wild how that opportunity actually came up as well. It's all just like Instagram, you just Instagram and making connections and literally
making connections.
Yeah, that's brilliant because I think I saw some footage around on like YouTube or something, and some other footage of you guys covering The Heaviest Matter of the Universe by Gojira.
Oh yeah,
that was last year at the Post Bar.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
I know that last gig you played. That's the second last gig we played.
Was that the last gig we played?
No, second last.
Second to last gig you guys would have played because COVID's fucked everything up.
Yeah,
for sure.
As it's done for everything, you know, filming schedules, gigs and festivals and whatever else people might do in their lives. What do you do in your life? I don't know. I don't know what I do in my life anymore. I drink and do these videos so people can learn new things about their favourite bands they may not know.
Very noble, very noble.
And want to get you guys on there because you are one of my favourite bands since I saw you. I'm trying to remember why I saw you guys now the first time because I saw Omar with an Oxide.
Yeah.
Eradication Fest.
That's dope.
Because that was a heavy set. They're a heavy band. You guys know him very well, obviously.
Yeah, shout out Oxide, man.
Yeah, give a shout out to those guys and check them out if you haven't already.
Definitely.
Well, I've already asked you. Well, I was going to ask you about the COVID situation. How you guys have been coping, like the first time around and now. Who wants to start?
Honestly, just survival, man. I ended up losing my job at the start of it because I worked in like the events industry, and obviously it hit like music hard. It hit live events as well, but I've just used the downtime to kind of like improve on my songwriting, improve on the music, improve on guitar. Like I've like bashed out like a whole album's worth of material, so using the downtime well.
Oh yeah, you can get your music written and improve on it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit weird because before it, obviously, it was like balancing time between like work, going away for work and whatnot, and the band. And now I just found myself with all this time on my hands to do music. So,
well, you got your music to fall back on, so
yeah.
Omar, how have you been coping?
Like you, I've been working. I work in a school, so that's been up and down. Yeah, we've
What are the schools like?
Well, a lot of cases between teachers, children, but we're all online now, so remote learning. All the kids have been given like laptops and stuff, and we're just teaching them from home.
Yeah, that's safer.
Yeah, I've been doing that, and then just trying to keep fit, and trying to keep healthy, exercise, whatnot, things like that.
Yeah, well, I've been going for walks and that, so
yeah,
got some music on, and I should just block out everyone. So,
yeah,
excuse me, sir. No.
Yeah, headphones on, fuck the world, man.
Yeah, lucky I live a bit further near like countrysides and stuff, so I can just walk there if I wanted.
Oh yeah, true.
So I'm in Bristol, and I've not seen very many country roads in London or anything. So,
nah, I got my back garden.
back garden's good. Archie, how have you been coping?
Well, the first few lockdowns, I was living down Somerset with my parents. That was all right. I grew a bunch of weed. That was a good lockdown project. That's paid off pretty well. I've almost smoked. I grew like half a kilo, but I've almost smoked all of it. But, the third lockdown, I'm in London, but I'm just here by myself at the moment. So I have been a bit lonely, but I have been busy. I've been working on. I made a tune about lockdown, and I'm shooting a video for it. And I got my cousin to scratch on it. It's a hip hop track. It's called Lockdown London.
You shooting a video?
Shooting a video. I've done about half of it. Yeah. I need to. But I just want to get a shot of me smoking a big spliff because I made references to weed. So obviously I've got to smoke a spliff in the video. Obviously. So I rolled my prop.
Long as it's for music purposes and nothing else, we're fine.
Don't worry. It's just a prop. It's not real. It's just a prop, guys. It's not real. It's just got tea in it. It's just got tea in it.
It's prop. Yeah, it's a prop, guys. So don't be like, oh, you can't do these anymore. Well,
yeah, I've made the song about lockdown. Yeah, I can't really do videos. I'm just having a go basically. But the cool thing is my cousin. It's a hip hop track, and my cousin's got. He's a scratch DJ. Okay. So he scratched some Jest, who's like a UK rapper. He did some scratching. I put that on the track, so it's good to collaborate with him.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward. That should be out in like a week or something.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
Big waft. Sorry, I should be plugging Dygora here.
Why
are you giving me the platform though?
Well, yeah, there's three of you guys. Usually, I just have one member from.
I believe it's God that said, "Lift up thy voice like a trumpet." Tell the people.
Yeah, because I usually just have one member from each band, so it's like. Now I got three of you guys, and it's like, you all got different things to say, which is fine. I'll just be like this. Sleep just like too much. But apart from the negative points of not having to go to the gigs and getting things ready for music videos if you can do music videos from your house. How did you all get into this awesome music that we call metal? And who would like to start that?
I kind of grew up with loads of music around my households, like loads of Guns N' Roses, Nirvana, like Linkin Park, and then I just gravitated towards the heavier stuff. Like I really got into Linkin Park, big time in like the early 2000s is when I was in primary school. Green Day, I went and saw one of their gigs, and I was like, right, I'm getting a guitar, and that was it. That was it. I was just gone.
Yeah, well, there we go. Who wants to go next? Omar.
Sure. How did I get into metal? Actually, my first experience with heavy music was probably I'm a fire starter. A twisted fire starter. Yeah.
Prodigy.
Prodigy. Yeah, I saw him live. Fucking Kieran, our drummer, took me for my birthday to see him live a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I've seen him as well.
Passed in it, but
yeah, I've seen him as well. Brilliant.
It was sick, man. But that was the first heavy music. This was when I was like young, and then what was it? WWF, innit? Obviously, Stone Cold's entrance. Who else? Chris Benoit. All the guys, all their entrances were like metal tracks.
Undertaker's like later ones became a bit more metal, and then he went back to what he started with.
Rolling, man. Rolling was the best.
Rolling, innit? Limp Bizkit, bro.
Oh yeah, he had Rolling. But, come on. But obviously before that, American Badass by Kid Rock, and before that, it was just something the guys in the music team in their company wrote for him, because like he's the Lord of Darkness and everything. So it's like
but that was how it got like down, how it got in my head that heavy music was actually fucking bouncy in it. Like it was actually like proper emotional. It wasn't just like sound, you could actually feel a vibe from it. And then from there, Slipknot and just just the whole path everyone goes through, new metal, and then
everyone's done that. Now I'm into more death metal.
Exactly.
I stick with that. Archie.
Well, when I was growing up, my brothers would listen. I got two older brothers, and they would listen to, Korn and Limp Bizkit, because that was just like Fred Durst at a time was like one of the most famous people on the planet, So when I was really young, I must be like, I was born in '94, so I must have only been like 5 or 6 or 7 when all that shit was coming out, and then I got into like Status Quo and like dad rock, and then I got into Iron Maiden. I was fucking obsessed with Iron Maiden for fucking years, and then started getting into heavier stuff, and that's basically how I got into metal.
Well, all very different. Getting into it. You saw Green Day and got a guitar. you saw the Prodigy and heard like stuff on the WWE and all that, and there you go. And then there's you with your brothers. So that's one way of getting it. Me, it was one of my brother's mates. For me.
No.
But I also grew up on Queen, Cream, and Elvis. Stuff I grew up on: Queen, Elvis, because rock and roll, Elvis, old school stuff. Because it was because of my mum and my dad. It was like Earth, Wind and Fire and Kool and the Gang.
Yeah, that's the sort of shit I listen to now.
There's nothing wrong with that. We can talk about it because it's good music. It's better than most of the mainstream crap that's out nowadays.
It's probably better than a lot of the mainstream crap back then. It's like all we ever listened to is the classics, but I bet there was bare like dead shit that came out at that same time that you just haven't heard of again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you just go back to it. It's like, wait, this came out at this. Why was I listening?
People always say older music was better, but it's like, well, no, we just only survivor's bias. We only like remember the shit that was good.
Bloody hell, yeah. But then I got into metal, obviously Maiden, Black Sabbath, Motorhead, Judas Priest. Got some Judas Priest fans here.
I think you got the straight school of rock, Jack Black thing, like
Iron
Maiden, Motorhead.
God, what are they teaching this place? That was me teaching. It's like, I'm skipping all that, and I'm gonna be teaching you death metal. And they'll be like, "What's death metal?" Oh, don't tell me. You don't know Cannibal Corpse? Obituary? Suffocation?
But like, have you heard of this thing called Bebop?
Bebop? Oh god.
Charlie Parker, man, he was a smooth cat, man.
It was a smooth kid. Or when you get asked the question, who won in the fight, Lemmy or God? Trick question. Lemmy is God. From what was it for? From Airheads, that's it. Getting a
Rest in peace, Lemmy.
well, yeah, Lemmy's a god, Dio's a god
Yeah, man.
in metal circles. I was hoping to see Dio before he passed away, but obviously he was supposed to be playing Bloodstock in 2010, but he passed away. Which
Oh,
sucks.
really?
Yeah,
That's
that's what they named the stage after him. Ronnie Jean,
I remember that.
stage.
Yeah.
And I think my mate was meant to go see him as well, and then he ended up. Then obviously, death came a knocking, and took one of the greatest vocalists ever away. And we got his music. They're there just in music form, not in presence.
Yeah. Always had that eternal sound.
Yeah, definitely. And that is the word. That is the word of this chat today, this evening. What am I saying today?
What is your favorite Dio track, though?
My favorite Dio track. For me, it has to be Rainbow in the Dark for one of them.
Rainbow in the Dark. Yeah,
I love that one, and obviously, Holy Diver as well.
For me, it'd have to be Last in Line.
Oh, no,
Just for that line, he hits home and he goes, "We are coming home." That fucking note just sustains me. That hits me there. All I need is that, and I'm gone. I'm for the day. I don't need any cocaine. I just need that. That's
yeah. What was it? Black Jack. I've got to say Jack Black. I almost called him something else. Jack Black did that. It was like, yeah. It's like, cool. Right. The purpose of this chat is for me to ask about your band.
Yeah, man.
Dygora, sorry. Dygora, or in Japan, Dygora. That sounds much better.
It does, yeah.
I was saying that. Where did the band name come from, and who were the founding members of this heaviness?
So the name came from African tribe called Dogon. We just they seemed interesting, so it was like, why not name after them? But that name was already taken, so it was like, all right, let's try and work it. I was me and Reece at the time, just like, let's try and think of something. And we were high, and then we just came up with it.
Oh, cool. It's a great name, though. When I saw it, I was just like,
yeah, it's a little catchy, isn't it?
Yeah, because I remember talking to you about your other bands you were in after you did the set with an Oxide, saying, "Oh, you in a band?" It's like, "Oh, check this one out. Check out Dygora," and then you mentioned another band which I'm trying to remember now, but
my mum likes the name.
Your mum likes the name.
Yeah, doesn't like the music, but she likes the name.
It's like, I love you, son. I love your name. I love your band name. Just don't like the music.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it.
Well, as long as she likes the name, you're fine.
Exactly.
If she doesn't like the music, everyone's entitled to their opinion. They don't like the music, don't like the music. But
Like the name.
you're hurting our feelings when you say that. Was that? Okay, I thought someone was saying something. I think Reece was trying to say something. But
Don't mind him.
we won't mind him. He's just there. I'm joking. We're here to chat and tell stupid jokes or whatnot. Or, if you want, I'm just a bit warm at the moment because I was just trying to sort shit out and everything. I was like, looking at the chat, I was like, I swear I set it for 7 p.m, not 9 a.m, because none of them would be available.
Yeah, I got work, man.
You can't, yeah, you're not like, oh crap, 9 a.m. Am I supposed to do the chat? No, it's 7 p.m. I just messed up because I'm an idiot. Because I'm an idiot who, yeah, just an idiot. That's it. Leaving it at that.
You're an idiot, man. You're an idiot.
We all think we got do things, and then we think, oh yeah, everything's fine, and then you look at it, it's like, oh crap,
Every day.
Let me just edit that. Done. Well, I'm going to show one of the many one of the many releases that you have out. No, I don't have the new one, but I have heard a couple of tracks from it. It's heavy. Just absolutely, and you're welcome. Just absolutely heavy. That's all I can really say at the moment. Heavy, and it will punch you in the face. Not actually punch you in the face, but it'll punch you in the face.
Figuratively.
Figuratively speaking, it will punch you in the face.
Who knows, man?
Not only, I mean, when you see these guys live, again, it's the same damn thing. Well, you can't see them live at the moment, but if anyone did see these guys live, then you know what the hell I'm on about.
Well, I don't know, man. If like I'm so pent up right now, if you let me play a gig, I probably would punch someone physically in the face just out of excitement. I'd be so gassed to be on stage again. Yes.
Just release that tension, boy.
I'll just like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your shit.
I feel like they'd understand, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's like we've been in lockdown for too long. I just got a punch in the face. Yeah.
Literally just go hardcore dancing on stage and just fly kick Omar. Like,
yeah.
Reece, I'll just yeet you off the stage.
Get off.
I'm too elusive, man.
Get off. This is my stage. It's like, oh, cool. We just got the bass player taking over now, is it?
Yeah, man.
Cool.
I'm staging a coup.
Bass players taking over. Revenge of the bass players. Revenge of the bass players.
Fucking dare cut me out of the mix. I will stage a coup.
Like this. Oh, mate, you're not supposed to do that. Just here with your bass. Oh, not allowed to do this then.
The amount of times Reece has hit me with his guitar is fucking.
no, you just walk in.
It's a hazard.
Bro.
You know,
Yeah, but to be fair, Omar, the number of times at the January gig, the one that was filmed, that you accidentally kicked my cable out of my thing, I was like, why am I going to plug it back in? I'm like,
keyword accidentally, my bro. Keyword accidentally.
Accidentally.
Yeah,
You didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah, to be fair, it was a tripping hazard. I might
It is,
get
man. It's all over the
tape or
place.
something.
Yeah, because if that, Omar just screaming or just.
That's a great idea. I'm gonna tape it down, the cables next time. When we gig again, I'm just gonna quickly tape the cables down.
But no, I'll just make him trip over it, just like. Like,
it means people don't like fucking.
Well, I'll just be like this.
Together.
It's on the,
You just get a wireless.
yeah, get a wireless one.
I could actually, to be honest, I could definitely do. No, but I still got pedals and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got pedals, and I don't know how that works with wireless. Bloody.
So there's still a tripping hazard of pedal. Anyway, I'll think of a solution. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. I'll be happy to cross that bridge.
When we can actually all meet up, do gigs and shit, and then sort that out. Well, the CD I'm going to show people, and I hope a lot of people out there have this blinking CD. If you don't, then what the hell are you doing? And it's this one.
Yeah, man. I love that lot.
That cover is trippy.
That's Arif.
Shout out Arif.
Yeah.
And I think I got this when you guys played. It might have been in Leeds when you played that, like the pre-show Slam Fest.
Yeah.
That's why I might have got this one.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, that was. I managed to get some footage and put it on Facebook.
Oh, nice, thanks.
Yeah, and got the book, obviously, and a nice picture of the band.
That was a cold day.
That was a cold day. Remember when I spilled?
Cold day, man.
Remember when I spilled the fucking milkshake on me and the hot chocolate on me, bro? That was long.
Oh, dude.
I don't even remember that.
Dude, that picture, he had a stain on his shirt, but like literally the guy that took the photo, David, he had to Photoshop the stain out.
Oh yeah, okay.
Spilled it all down my fucking top. Literally 10 minutes before.
Oh, you should have kept the one with the stain in it. But then people are like, they're supposed to be a professional band. He got a hot chocolate stain on him.
Big old fucking.
And like, yeah. How long did this take to record? Because there's only 4 tracks, and then hopefully people think it won't take that long. Were there any problems?
Matched that out like over a weekend. So our friend Yatin, he lives in India, in Delhi, but he was producing it. He came over and he ended up like literally coming around my house, and we ended up literally recording all the guitars in about a weekend. He flew back to Delhi. Omar recorded the vocals, I think, at Archie's house. And then
I recorded most of them. We just did the one for Black Man of mine, I think.
Yeah.
I did them at yours, Reece.
Oh yeah. Did you record them in mine?
Yeah, the other friend.
Yeah. I remember, Omar, you showed up to record. Actually, this is
That
the
was
problem.
there, bro.
No,
Huh?
you recorded Black Man at mine. I remember.
Yeah, Black Man at yours, and then
The rest of it was there.
I
remember
I was there as well, bro.
the first time you turned up, though, this is a technical problem. I didn't have a cable that worked, so you couldn't record. So we just ended up getting really high and smoking up. And then the next time you came back, I had the right cable, and then we did it.
The right cable.
Yeah, man. It was a DIY record that. Very, very much like did it ourselves, like in my bedroom, like sent it over to the guy Yatin. He produced it, mixed it, did a great job with it, and there we go.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I love it. And the song that I always played over and over again was the song Lucy.
Cheers.
Simple but effective, though.
Simple but effective. Yeah. Lucy, have mercy, have mercy. It's like, have mercy. But yeah, I don't have the other one. Obviously, that's what's it called?
Yeah, we haven't got that out on physical format yet. We still.
That's probably why I don't have it.
But we just wanted to like get music out there. We just wanted to get new stuff out there and show like our progress as a band. And then eventually we're gonna get the CDs of it out for by the time gigs are coming out again.
Yeah, we want to get another EP out in it, and then
yeah. I mean, we've got tons of stuff. We still want
lots of material. We'll start dropping it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was listening to 2 tracks from the recent release. I was like, "Wow, this is heavy."
Yeah, not heavy.
Just heavy, And not only do I have this CD, which it stays in my cupboard, I don't just take it out and just walk around the street going, I got a CD. I also have, if I can go, this.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, very nice t-shirt. I'll just wear it like this for a minute. Yeah, because the logo on here is more of a greyish sort of colour. This just pops out like orange and yellows and shit.
They're like 2 years apart. We got more colourful,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, let's be more colourful. It's like, well, duh. Oh, I'm glad to fold that up later. But yeah, is there any plans for full length? You guys thinking of doing a full length album?
Yeah, sort of in the works, but I don't know. Albums are just. This is just my opinion, honestly. I just think like albums are. Yeah, they're cool. I think we definitely want to release an album, but we kind of want to build up to it. I think you want to like build up a captive audience.
Yeah.
Or these days, you want to build up a captive audience, and it's a lot easier to just sort of get your sound out by dropping like EPs. You can kind of keep dropping stuff more regularly, and you can use that to kind of gain a bit more momentum, a bit more attention. And then I think also we would have honed our like writing skills and everything. Then we'd be able to write a really good, coherent album. As opposed to just being like a collection of songs, and we'd have a big captive audience because the EPs always leave you wanting more, you know what I mean? So I kind of just want to keep tickling people's balls and tickling more people's balls, getting everyone just ready, and then drop an album and everyone can properly like chew on that and love that shit.
Well, that's one way to put it. Just tickling everyone's balls. He means that figuratively. He's not actually going to do it. He just means it figuratively.
Figuratively.
He says it that way. If everyone's thinking, no, he's not going to do it. Bloody hell. That's a proper nutters here. Well, Omar's just all chilled out, just like, yeah.
Archie might do it. Fuck it, I don't know what he's like.
Lockdown got me going crazy, man. All kinds of shit.
It's going crazy now.
I'm so crazy. I think I can shoot a hip hop video now, apparently.
Well, we're going to see a hip hop video from that man there.
Big what?
Oh, bloody hell. But,
yeah, he's dope. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, he's sick. His beats, he's hard.
Well, I mean, I don't listen to hip hop very much, but I'll give it.
I'm looking forward to
doing. I'll give it a go. I mean, listen to metal and folk music, so there you go.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I love my folk music. Well, I love my tin whistles and violins and bagpipes and all that. Great instruments. Come on.
Yeah.
You know,
I found out, your Spotify rap thing, I found out last year I was in the top 0.1% listeners of Muddy Waters.
oh, bloody hell. Yeah, because
we have a very wide variety of music tastes in this band.
Yeah, massively.
We are, like, in terms of influences, we are all over the place.
Yeah.
So you got like influences from metal, hip hop.
Literally from metal. Like, I grew up, like I said, like on all sorts of music, like hip hop, like old school garage around the house, like musical guitars in, like, literally we're all over the place. Like,
I could tell.
like to draw on all of them influences and kind of
Just mix it into this.
Yeah, try and bring it all in and expel it in like a heavy format. Like,
Yeah.
don't know.
But the cool thing about being into different types of music, I think, is that when I look at metal, I see it with a way clearer perspective and viewpoint, because I know what metal is, because I listen to loads of other music, I know what metal isn't. So I know kind of what it is in terms of, like, I listen to jazz, I know what jazz is and what jazz isn't. There's like crossovers and overlaps, but there's also, you understand what metal does that other musics don't do by listening to other sorts of music. And I think for me, that helps inform what I think metal should sound like. And obviously you can take influences from other places. And then there's also the things that cross over. So like groove is in metal, it's in all kinds of music. Like groove is universal. There's some stuff that needs to be universal to all music, to like almost to loads of forms of music, and some stuff that is specific to that music that sets it apart and what makes it good. So I think listening to a wider variety of music helps inform what you think metal should sound like within a wider context.
Like you were saying with groove as well, that can kind of like, it triggers that ape energy in you. It triggers primal, and like, you listen to Meshuggah, then you go listen to, like, I don't know, some hip hop with some banging like bass in it. But it triggers that same reaction, like it's the same reaction. So it's like being able to just take influences from like hip hop with the grooves in it and bring it over to guitars with the drums, and chugging on a like just an open string, like, but in a hip hop groove. Like, you can just trigger that same energy. Like,
like I was listening to Thelonious Monk recently, and I was listening to some Epistrophe, and there's this thing he plays on piano. Dun, 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 dun. So I started playing it on bass. I was like, this is the fucking heaviest riff I've ever heard. That's coming, by the way. I'm going to write something around that.
We're lovers of the groove. We love
lovers of the groove.
Lovers of the groove and rhythm.
Definitely.
Well, there's a very wide range of musical tastes here. And, like I said, metal and folk for me, but I also like other stuff. I like some industrial sounding music. Hell, I even like Daft Punk.
Yeah, me too.
I like Daft Punk. I was going to ask if anyone likes Daft Punk here.
Yeah, man.
Old school stuff was sick.
Old school stuff. People like think, but you listen to death metal. Why do you listen to this stuff? Because it's cool.
Yeah, man. There's only two types of music: good music and bad music. That's it. Like,
and I class that as good music.
Like, literally, man. Like, ignore genres and just, if it triggers your ear and it triggers a reaction in you, then
I say Daft Punk is good music.
Yeah, exactly.
I know it's good music because I've heard enough of it to say, yeah, that's good.
Same with bloody death metal as well, man. I love my death metal. Fucking Decapitated, bro. I got Decapitated shirt on here. Like,
I love my death metal. People call them Viking metal. I'm on them off.
Yeah, man. They got riffs. Bro.
They got the riffs.
I'll be back once I'm going to get another beer.
And he's on the beer break. I think he had some Brewdog earlier, but I'm not sure. I could wait for him to come back and ask you all this, but I might as well ask you two now. Is there any bands either from your own selection or as a band that you would like to support when COVID decides to fuck off? Even if, just think of one band you can, if you wanted to do gigs with.
There's a few. There's one we got coming up. Hopefully September with Gassed Up.
Okay.
So for a while now we've been wanting to play with them. Just because they're sick, and it was like, why not? And then when the opportunity came about, it was like, yeah, definitely. So that's a Slam Worldwide tour that is Gassed Up, Monasteries, and sorry, I can't remember the other band, but Howling something. 3 bands are going on tour around the UK, and then they're coming to London, New Crossing. We're going to be on that September 1st, hopefully. So yeah, Gassed Up
I think I know which gig that is. Yeah.
Yeah, Gassed Up is a band I like to play with. I can't wait to play with. Again, I don't know, man. Reece, what about you?
Reece?
Like, they're completely unrealistic, but like Gojira, Die Out is Murder. Any, like, come on, man. Die Out is Murder. It's that crowd.
Die Out is Murder.
Man, like, playing in front of their crowd would be sick. Like, they know how to get off. And, like,
Well,
Gojira brings riffs, man. I just like to be side of stage watching Gojira.
Yeah,
if we're going about bands like that, then yeah, Gojira, fucking Slipknot, obviously Slipknot does Iowa era, bro. If they could just beat Iowa era, Slipknot definitely all day.
Iowa era, yeah,
bro. Fucking Sepultura, fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Sepultura, yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. The brothers in there, man. Shit, bro. Lamb of God, all of them, you know, like. But then obviously you got, who else is there?
I thought that was Brewdog.
I'm gonna say Cryptic Shift, man, because they're
Cryptic Shift.
I heard their album, man. I think it was an album they did, and that was dope, bro. That was like really good. Did we play with them?
We played them.
Yeah, pre-Slam show, Slam Fest pre-show.
Yeah, and we played with them.
I remember because I was trying to sell their basis streams. He was like, no.
Oh yeah, shit. No, I saw them play. I saw them playing with Kieran in Wales. I swear we watched them playing in Wales, bro. I don't know when, bro. This must be like 28.
Did you go to Eradication, maybe?
Yeah, it might have been there.
There's a Neef. Gavin put it on.
I can't remember.
Really? Cryptic Shift and Neef?
Oh, Neef, yeah.
How does Gavin get so many fucking bands to come out to Neef?
Well, he's got the bands there, but he hasn't got me there to watch any yet.
Really?
I'll stick with Cardiff.
Come down to Neef to play a gig, it would be sick. All right, fine.
Yeah,
like, come down to Neef. All right.
Who the fuck is
Where are we
Neef?
playing? The Duke. Oh, damn.
Literally.
Fucking
Yeah,
Neef.
man. Like, so you got them bands and you got them bands. So
Yeah, I was asking Reece and Omar what bands you like to play with when COVID decides to,
like,
bye-bye.
realistic or like dreams?
Both.
Realistically, fuck, have I forgot? We got that show coming up with Gassed Up, and that'll be good.
Yeah, Omar.
that's what I said.
I'm just looking forward to playing any fucking gig. Like, I want to be, with some of the local. I want to play with like Atom and shit. I don't know, like Reece or Omar. I saw Atom play back in the summer. They did a little guerrilla gig in a skate park, and they are levels, mate. They're fucking.
Dude, shout out to Harry Bray as well from Atom. He's doing
Harry Bray is doing so much fucking work.
There's a lot on the scene,
like, he's seriously like an absolute. He's like the diamond in the crown right now. He's doing bits, that guy, and he's doing my big WAF logo as well. So he's a good rapper as well, actually. Shout out Harry Bray. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to playing some of those sorts of gigs, playing with bands like Atom and playing with Cam. I think he's got a new band, but I can't remember what they're called. Just because they're mates and they're cool to hang out with and shit. But bands like Dreamwise, fuck, what bands did I love to play with? I'd love to play with. All I can think of now is bands that have broken up, like Brutal Truth and stuff.
Brutal Truth.
I love Brutal Truth. If they got back together, I'd love to play with Kafanic Carnage. Even though I met the vocalist and he was a bit of a knob, but the rest of the band were really nice. But
you get the odd knob in the metal scene, but
yeah,
that's the I say the odd one because they're not all dickheads.
We are 4, so
yeah. Bloody hell. Well, at least we know what bands you like to, I can definitely see you play with.
Oh, that'd be fucking sick. Yeah. Why didn't I say that? That's a really good answer.
What was that?
Like, Gojira are a huge influence on us, like, especially like early on, like informing the foundations of our sound, like all the pick scrapes we do and the pinch harmonics, like it's all just like Gojira, like
those pick sweeps though, like
yeah, it's all over our music. It's all just like I love Gojira, so like
it sounds like
yeah. My mate Chris fucking loves Gojira ever since we saw him in 2010 at Bloodstock. So I checked them out in 2009.
Man, they are one of the tightest bands I've ever seen. Like,
oh yeah, I've met them on
Mario is
2 separate occasions.
His drumming is out of this world.
Oh yeah, I've met the guys from Gojo. They played Bristol and they did like a meet and greet.
Oh, sweet.
My mate did the meet and greet at the O2. It was like a bunch of a lot of fans, and we watched the sound check of theirs, which is completely different from when you actually see them live. They were playing the oh bloody hell, stupid Max saying you're not connected to iCloud. Go shit yourself. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, we did the meet and greet. They were playing the Cell, which was just. I want to headbang to this, but I'm just standing there like cool and just checking out one of my favorite bands of all time doing a sound check, which is I never thought I'd see, and then we got stuff signed, had a picture of him, and it was all good. So yeah, definitely see we go Zero Meshuggah. That would be great.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How Meshuggah, yeah. How can we forget Meshuggah, man? What the fuck?
Can't forget Meshuggah. Come on,
Yeah, man.
come on.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I literally bought an 8-string last year just to learn my Sugar songs. Like, I love that band.
As you do.
Style, like everything about that band. They used to polyrhythms and subdivisions. Oh, I love it. I love it. I just nerd out about it all day. Like, I'll sit there and just nerd out about subdivisions and polyrhythms all day. I'll just sit there, figure them out.
Literally.
Yeah, literally.
Last time I saw them was Art Tangent.
Dude, I haven't seen them yet, man. I'm hoping to see them at the Royal Albert Hall, like. But
oh yeah,
I got a ticket for that. That's gonna be banging.
Oh, you must. Yeah, because I'm trying to remember the first time I saw them now. Might have been Bloodstock 2010 actually, because I was trying to look for my mate because he got really drunk and got taken to the medical tent because he passed out, and I was just like looking for him. So I thought, oh, who's this band? Meshuggah, cool. Right, let's go for my mate. And I was just screaming down the phone, where the f are you? And I found him after Opeth.
Yeah, that sounds like Bloodstock. Losing your mates.
You lose mates at festivals, no matter what the size is, you still lose them.
Oh yeah,
Jay, what's your favourite festival
as well? And you still just lose everybody.
Yeah, Bloodstock's my favourite, and I always seem to meet up with people back at the campsite because we all go off and watch different bands because we all like different bands
as well.
Yeah, download you can just easily lose everyone anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the distance.
Best festival is probably Metal Days for me.
Still not been there yet.
Then maybe Brutal Assault, and then maybe I don't know. I like Hellfest. Hellfest was good, but it's a bit French.
Because it's in France. What are you on about?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what? I saw one of those French things ever, but like in a like not super stereotypical French thing, but you think actually that's really French. A guy who had a Tupperware full of like baccy. You know, such like smokers. A guy who's had a Tupperware full of baccy. And also, I know this is the most British thing I'm going to say, but they do not know how to queue for shit. The French just don't pay attention. They just like stand there and go, oh yeah, having a conversation like in the queue, and you just don't realize there's a way shorter queue right there, and you just walk straight past them. You're like, what are these guys doing? And then you walk through. Yeah, the French are a bit weird like that.
In every country, everyone's got their own thing that's a bit weird from us.
But yeah, apparently in like Slovenia, it's being really nice. That's why Metal Days is good. Like, all the English festivals are trying to like rip you off at every turn. Like, if you want a shower, it's £3. If you want a pint, it's like £6. If you want to do this, it's £1. Whereas in Slovenia, it's like you get free showers and stuff. It's like almost like they want you to like have a good time. It's very weird. It took me a while to get used to, but you know.
Yeah, I don't shower at festivals. Well, Bloodstock, I don't shower. I just get wet wipes out, wipe my face with them, and everything.
Hey, Metal Days is a week long. You're gonna need to shower.
Yeah, well, yeah. If I was gonna be there, I'd be having a shower pretty much every single flipping day. Like, shower. Oh,
you get the cold showers as well with all the naked Germans. Those are
like, it's a lake.
Yeah.
Floating down. I'll see you later.
That's literally that's Metal Days. That's what.
I'll be like this. Okay, where the fuck am I? My beer's cold. Yes.
That's literally it. You keep your beer in the river, it stays cold.
Yeah, I'll be just sat there all day in a camping chair, just like, it was a beer. Shh.
Yeah, man, I just sat there in an inflatable ring, man. Just a bag full of beers hanging in the river. It was sick.
Yeah, you can't do that at Bloodstock. The only closest thing you could do that to Bloodstock is bring a inflatable pool, like one of those little baby.
That's reminding me of that time at Bloodstock when they had that inflatable pool.
Remember that time at
The
Bloodstock?
pool was like
That was fucking dirty, bro. That was fucking nasty, man. That pool was horrible.
Yeah, and Holder was taped to that chair and he got dropped in the pool.
Oh, bro.
or bring a bucket.
Nah, not time, bro.
Remember when Holder was dropped in that pool full of like piss and shit? Shout out Knockside.
That sounds horrible. Oh man. Only in Jake's Metal Chat will you hear crazy crap like this. Because one of my mates, my mate Chris, had his phone was. He gave his phone to someone to look at pictures, and then he went to give it back, and it fell in the bucket. And it was filled with water.
You know the big ride that was there that like swung up and down and all that.
Yeah.
I went on that, and my phone was in my hoodie pocket. Went up to the top, and it just fucking fell. I went down to the bottom. This was on the fucking first day as well. That was it, man. I went down. My battery was like in pieces. The phone was just like gone. It was just fucking. It was a mess. It was a mess.
Bloodstock, man.
Yeah,
Only at Bloodstock. But on the first day, why can't you just wait until like the second day, the third day?
Fuck that, man. I was stoned. I wanted to get on a ride. Like, why not? There's nothing else to do on the first day. Like,
why not? Yeah, I went on one. I didn't go on that ride, but there was one where it gradually gets higher and higher like that. Like,
oh, fuck that, man.
left and right, and it spins as well. I was just like, oh no, here comes the G-force. Ah!
Yeah, I don't find that fun personally.
I went on the doldrums last year.
What's that?
I've done that. Yeah, it's good.
The bumper cars and everything.
Oh yeah, that was sick. Do you remember the bumper cars? Oh
shit.
Yeah, the bumper cars.
Bumper cars, doldrums, what you call them.
Bumper cars, I just realised sounds a lot like bumper car.
Yeah, because
did you find the bumper car? Bumper cars, bare fun.
Yeah, I went on it. I went on it after some person was dressed up as a T-Rex. There was someone dressed up as a T-Rex, those inflatable T-Rex suits.
I thought you just said you got into a bumper car someone and they were erect.
No, that's what he said. God. Oh, open your ears.
This is your boy.
Ignore this. Ignore Archie people. He's being weird. I got it. I was just like, how do you work this thing? Oh, I just got to keep steering it to make it go forward. Okay, that makes sense. What hell sense does that make? Oh well, wow. This conversation, this chat got wild very quick.
As they always do, man.
Yeah, man. So, what do I normally ask? I might as well ask this: if people want to buy your merch, CDs, T-shirts, patches, if you've got patches, where would people find them?
You don't have patches.
You don't have patches. Are you going to get patches?
We've got Big Cartel, and it's on our Bandcamp as well. So it's dygora.bigcartel.com and then dygora.bandcamp.com. Our merch is on both of them. So either or.
I'll have it all linked down below anyway. Facebook page as well. So like their page. Crying out loud. Listen to their music. They may not be gigging, but they need your love.
Yeah, man. Check us on Spotify.
Spotify.
Help us with the algorithm. It's all about the algorithm.
Big up the algorithms, man.
These the techno lords.
It's literally the music industry nowadays. You just got to please the algorithm. Like,
yeah. We're all feudal serfs, techno serfs on their platform.
Yeah. My band's on Spotify actually. It's more on the stoner doom side.
Nice.
It's called Herbicide. We only did like one proper gig at the Griffin, and we did like somewhat of a gig at a mate's 30th in 2019. Both years we did a gig. We already got an album out, but it's digital format only.
Check you out, man. Definitely.
Dude, the Griffin's crazy, man.
Yeah, Griffin's nuts.
That venue is
Griffin is nuts.
Like, it's like playing in someone's living room. It's tiny.
Yeah. Someone asked like, "Oh, where's the stage?"
But it's fucking great. Like,
there's the stage. It's like the floor.
It's literally the corner of the
It's like
room.
a tiny little triangle with no gear in it.
Yeah, because my band played there. There was only two of us playing, like band wise. There was one band from
5 of us
Bath.
fuckers.
There was only one band from Bath, and they were opening for us. I thought we were opening for them, but they opened for us, and we weren't even a big band or anything like that. In terms of like the underground status, we're called Herbicidal. So if you want to find us on the Spotify, just type Herbicidal, and it's got our album cover, and the album's called "And Nothing Was Achieved."
Yeah, you know, my brother and his fiance has just moved down to Bristol.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they bought a house there. They're like Bedminster or something.
Oh, not too far from Bedminster, actually.
Oh, fair.
But I won't know where in Bedminster. It's like, where in Bedminster?
Yeah, I can't remember the address.
Are you in Asda?
Also, if you did show up, they'd be like, Archie, some weird guy showed up at our house. He's asking for you.
He's asking me, so, what? You're like this. What's he want? I don't know. It's like, your brew dog, give me it. Give me your damn brew dog. So, yeah, well, I normally I just ask a bunch of questions on it. Like, favorite drinks you like to have when you're on tour or when you're at home?
Whoa. Heineken, man.
Tour whiskey. I always need like a bottle of like Jim Beam or something. Last tour, I had that Jim Beam. It's always good to have tour whiskey. And just kind of, and you've always got to have your tour weed and your tour whiskey on the go. I think important.
What is with you in that? The weed.
Yeah, bro. What's with you and weed, Archie, bro? It's bare weird, bro.
I know, it's so weird.
Trying to keep this clean.
Come on.
I'm trying to keep
Innit,
this
bro? It's
clean.
under 18s out here, man.
Oh wait, we're not supposed to, I forget that that's like a thing you're not supposed to do.
That's all good. It's all good on my chats.
Shit, mate, I think the police are at my door. Sorry, I've got
Literally. Yeah, man.
Oh man, don't joke about that.
it's all lies. It's all exaggerated. I'm just playing a character.
He's playing a character, people, so don't
Entertain.
He's entertaining. We're here to entertain, not make people go.
They need your tour whiskey. You know, you need your tour whiskey, that really dangerous drug that's really bad for you. Of course, you wouldn't have the weed, that drug that's not bad for you, on tour.
Yeah, whiskey and tea.
Tour whiskey is important.
Whiskey
is totally safe to drink. You can drink as much as you like, not damaging. Weed, of course, illegal, therefore very dangerous.
Well, if you're a band and you're going to go on tour, don't be like these guys.
Keep yourself, my friend.
Yeah, whiskey and teas, man. You need to calm your throat down throughout all the madness. So teas are good, water's good. You know, drink water, hydrate yourself at the end of the day. But yeah, man, you still need to be a bit.
So I was being nuts on tour.
Yeah,
You need to get through it. So the whiskey, you know what I'm saying?
Also, top tip, if you are on tour and you're sleeping in uncomfortable situations, you want to get some Phenergan 25 mg from your local pharmacy. Bang a few of them, totally safe. It's just a first generation antihistamine, but it makes you nice and drowsy. So if you're struggling to sleep in unfamiliar situations, have a few Phenegans and you can have a nice sleep.
You sound like an advert, bro. What the fuck?
Side effects may include.
Welcome to Jake's Metal Chat. This may include some really crazy.
Yeah.
We're talking about touring and talking about drugs and sleeping in very uncomfortable situations.
The truth, man.
Wow. I was thinking fast.
Reece, weren't you and Kieran sleeping like in the hallway by the door on that?
Yeah. When we were on tour with Candarivas, the guys from Japan, like, dude, me and Kieran, our drummer, were sleeping on like in the hallways. It was nuts, man.
Exactly. You need some Phenergan for those kinds of situations.
Well, as long as you can find a place to sleep, and if you drank too much, I don't think it matters when you pass out. As long as you're not.
I mean, it was at our other guitarist's house, Mark. Like, it was at his house. There was no room anywhere, so like the whole
Remember that
house
night
was with like 2 bands.
Yeah.
So like it was literally just like find somewhere to kip. Like,
As you do.
yeah, man, good fun. It's good fun.
Good fun of being a band, either just doing some gigs or going on a tour. You know,
experience.
Well, I haven't done very many tours yet. I've only done like a few gigs. My first band, we never really did any pub venues. We just did a youth centre that we were rehearse at.
Oh, so
And that was like our gigs, and one of them was a barbecue of one of the guitarists.
Yeah, should get out there, man.
And
The world's
we didn't have a
always done.
proper backdrop, so we had to paint our name on a blanket and just put it up on this gazebo.
Brilliant.
It was more like punk and metal stuff, like mixed with Green Day and a little bit of Metallica. And one of the two, actually, we covered 2 Green Day songs in my old band, American Idiot, and what's the other one? No, we didn't do Basket Case. I wish we did Basket Case, but we didn't do Basket Case. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got that same note over again where it goes did that one.
Oh
Yeah, Reece would know, man. That's Reese's boys over there.
Yeah.
man.
I know exactly what song you're on about, but off the top of my
I
head,
can't remember what it's called, but we covered it a lot.
Yeah.
We covered it a
I think it's
couple.
Kentucky.
I think so. But we covered it like a couple of times, and we're like, wow, this is the most easiest song ever. And I actually did a cover of it on YouTube years ago. Yeah, I did a cover of it on YouTube.
Chords, and that's it. Like,
Yeah, I did it on YouTube. I did a bass cover of it on YouTube like years ago. It's not on there anymore.
Oh,
But
that's a shame.
well, I'm more focusing on these chats really, just chatting to people I haven't seen in a long time, or people I haven't actually met before in real life, like Chris from Autopsy, who I had on here last year. He was number 13, lucky number 13. Ooh. You know, and yeah, and I did 2 episodes in the same day when I started these last year, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Mm.
Did a live stream and then a Zoom one like this. I mean,
Mm.
I'm not doing much, and I'm exhausted by doing it. Just getting all these chats. Like, do you want to do a chat? Do you want to do a chat? Oh, we'll chat about metal. We'll just have a chat. God damn it, chat. Chat, damn it.
And an exhaustion.
Yeah, just. Well, I go for walks, and that's exhausting as well, because it depends how long I had the walk for. So, 2 hours. No, it's too much. 4 hours. No. All sleep and shit and like that. But, wow. Oh, wow. We've been chatting for nearly an hour now. Because it's almost 8 o'clock. It's like 3 minutes to 8. Bloody hell. I know. That's the longest chat I've had was with Camley of Massacre.
How long was that?
That was really good. It was a 3-hour chat.
3 hours.
Yeah, because he had a lot to talk about. Mind you, in his defense, he's been in the scene, the death metal scene, for 37 years. 37, nearly 38 years now.
Fair enough. That's like more than we've been alive. Actually, think about it. That is more than we've been alive.
Yeah, all of us.
By almost exactly the same amount because we're all the same age.
Yeah,
We were all born 3 days apart.
We're all born for 18th. Wait, you're 18th. You're 21st, right? And I'm 23rd.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's 5 days. I think that's 5 days apart.
I'm older than all of you actually.
We were all born within 5 days of each other.
Bloody
That's
hell.
crazy.
Yeah. Well, I was born in 91.
You're not that much older.
No, I'm 30 this year in November.
Big 3-0, yeah.
All gonna go.
Don't listen to the lies, man. It's not true.
Well, if I pace myself enough, I might not feel as shit. But even when I'm at gigs, it's like, do I drink loads? Do I buy? Do I waste my money on the finest booze at the Griffin, or do I buy band merch? Both. I will do both. And on that note, I'd like to thank you, all 3 of you, for coming on Jake's Metal Chat. It's been fun with all your crazy talking, especially Archie with his crazy brain, and Omar being just very chilled out. Just like, yeah,
as always,
got to be chilled. Especially in these times, it's just like, oh, why should I be hectic?
Exactly.
And Reece,
balance it out.
A mix of both.
Exactly.
Reece is like a mix of both. He's very Archie's very like hyper, you're very chill, and Reece is just like a little bit of both. And once again, you will be able to find Dygora's merch, Big Cartel or Bandcamp, and to show them some love, follow them on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify,
Instagram,
all that.
Spotify.
Numbers up, YouTube.
YouTube.
Represent. Come on, Southside.
Yeah, just give these guys.
Big up the South Side, yeah.
Yeah, and give all the other bands that I've chatted to on this list love as well.
Is that right? Or Southside? I don't know. We need to figure out a thing in it.
What-
Let's take
what
this
are you
offline,
doing?
yeah. We'll just
What
chat
happened,
about
man?
Southside or the
Stop
Southside.
that, bro.
What are you doing?
You're bro.
I'm gonna do a shit
do
one that
animal-
stimulates you to do a better one.
Are we trying to do animal puppets or something? Just doing animal puppets, and I'll do some animal puppets there. And I got to cook some tea in a minute because I haven't had anything yet.
I might order some food, you know. I'm thinking GDK maybe.
Or I might order something. I just can't remember to cook after this one. But thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your weekends, whatever you're doing. Keep yourself safe, and yeah, just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, thank you for having us, man. We appreciate the love. We appreciate your time and that. So thank you, man.
You're welcome. And I'm doing that.
Love.
Right.
Thank you.
He's
Yeah,
been
man.
Reece, Archie, Omar of Dygora. I've been Jake of Jake's Metal Chat, your host. You didn't have to watch this video, but it's nice that you did. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Actually, hang on. I need to stop the recording first before I end the meeting. And yeah, just show me some love by subscribing, and there will be more chats soon. Because I got one more on Saturday this month. I need to build up some more chats. Otherwise, I'm going to go nuts. So you guys, take care of yourselves and keep the metal flag flowing.
Yeah, man.
Anyways,
All the time.
man.
All the best.